As Anna has explained you that I'm the past co-op student here, and she helped a lot for explaining about so many things here. What you are doing right now, we used to do earlier, and even how you are not caring about all this stuff. Those days we done the same thing, okay? And I want to show you that what exactly happened there and earlier and today, right now, the present situation of everybody. I know that you came from different countries, and anybody new immigrants here to Canada? You are from new immigrant. How long you are from here? For past 1 month you landed here, or 3 months back? 4 months back? Okay, welcome to Canada. And most of you, I mean, in my batch we have some even US citizens also. So what I want to discuss with my experience with you guys is, simplest way is that when you look at that screen, first you need to have a very easiest way is that first listen what the employer wants exactly from your side. He wants, let us say, I'm into basically before I joined here, I just enrolled as a PhD in University of Waterloo as a physics there. And I came here, so Anna has helped me a lot for how to design all this stuff and all the certifications and all this stuff here. And coming to my background, so right now I'm just working for Bank of Montreal. You know that the moment when I go to a different companies, I'm working with the Waterloo guys here in the Etobicoke, and I just switched to directly to the BMO, Bank of Montreal. Okay, when I started my co-op there, you know that the salary start from zero, and right now it is 85K. It is all about the way they train me in the companies, and most of the IT companies won't entertain you. That you go directly and say, I can work you guys with the 3 months. They won't entertain you. Okay. So what she done is that she already called them and say that we have a good co-op student who has an IT background, and basically I am into a testing background, into automation frameworks and all the stuff. And she told them, and they said that yeah, we acquired one of the automation guy there, and I just went there and I seen the University of Water. You never believe it. My age is 30, and their age is they are just a first year engineering students who just completed the first year. They're going to second year, and they're earning per hour $30 per hour. Just first year engineering student who earns $30 per hour is really just mind blowing to me, because you back home when you go engineering colleges or universities, they won't give you money for you to write. First year, when you complete your first year, they're switching to the second year. How much you earn? Zero. Third year, how much you earn? Zero. Fourth year, zero. And coming here, how much you earn? Again, you go there, nothing. But a University of Waterloo students are earning like anything. They're just kids. When I see them, they're earning, but I'm working for them a free. It looks very weird for me, but it's okay. But then I understand the moral of the story is that it is not about where you are from. It is not about how you are. People never hires you. People always hires your knowledge. Whether you looks like a hero or doesn't matter for them. Whether the knowledge is stubborn inside your brain or not, that's they want to see. Okay, that's very important. Employers, first you need to understand this one. What is the requirement of your employer? For your employer wants a mechanical engineer, and you are a software engineer, it never going to be collaborated, right? So when you look at that, that's a very important thing. If what are the employer requirements, you need to fulfill that. Then they will hire you. Next, coming to that, these are several proven facts how to search for your jobs. The first one is that people think that job ads and everything. Some companies never give you ads at all. Okay. For example, there are some companies like BMO or RBC. Some topmost banks never give advertisement. They have a consulting companies there. Maybe the TCS is going to help them. Maybe TCS is going to help them, or IBM is going to help them. These are all consulting companies will take the people into them, and they will just hire towards the BMO and all the companies like that. Okay, they won't directly hire you. Okay. Next, you can go for different job fairs to explore yourself. Okay, go to the job fairs. Whether you get a job or did not get a job doesn't matter. but you will get some information. Information is wealth every time. How much you gain it, you achieve it the same thing. Every time I remember that, my English teacher always says that eagles never flock, they will caught one at a time. Okay, you see the different birds, when the rain comes, they just throw into the bushes, they just move into the bushes, but the eagle never do that. Wherever if you see this is a cloud which is flashing the water, the eagle never moves into the bush. The eagle sees that wherever the water is coming or wherever the rain is flashing over, they move against that and they fly on the top of the cloud. That's the attitude of an eagle. That's why whenever you see United States, wherever you see that eagle pictures, right? Why? That's we call as leadership qualities. So come up this one. Go for job fairs to get a knowledge about it. Knowledge is not power. Understand this. Applying the knowledge is a power. That's very, very important thing. Next, you know the social medias and all this stuff. LinkedIn is there. In this country, LinkedIn is very, very powerful. Okay. Still now, I don't have a LinkedIn because I want to groom up that LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is very powerful here. When you get a job, then slowly get the LinkedIn profile. Okay. That's very, very important here. Next, make it contacts. That's very, very important. Some of you guys are very rigid in the one same place. You have lots of tons of knowledge inside your brain, but you never use it. Okay, it's something like that. You are Einstein, but you don't know any other universities how to get into that. What is the purpose of your brain and what is the purpose of your knowledge? It's drained out, right? Some people has a little bit of knowledge, 1% of the knowledge, and they know how to hit it and where to hit it. That's very, very important here. Okay, get the knowledge and get the more contacts about you. Okay. Earlier, just I'm going for one of the company and giving the information session. He asked me that, "Hi, Mister, can you give your contact?" Why? You only told that you require some more contacts, right? You never get into the IBM or BMO without a reference. Reference is very powerful here. Please understand that. Okay. So next one, I want to tell you that volunteering. There are so many mails come from Anna, but I did not went for any volunteering here. I just getting the mails that you need to volunteer here, there, and all this stuff. Okay, because back home I don't have to do this volunteering. But doing a volunteering here, it's very, very important to improve your contacts properly. Okay, very, very, very important to improve your contacts. Next one, I want to tell that skills. Skills is very important. Okay, so you need to acquire the skills by learning something. But remember one thing: wherever you are, if you want to be in a different profession, okay, better I think you need to acquire more knowledgeable skills. Why should the people hire you? Every time you have you need to ask yourself that why people should hire you. That's very, very important. Why people should hire you? Why you only should hire them? It's all about the knowledge makes the difference. Okay. Next one is that there are so many employment agencies around you. Okay. They say they will give you some. Be aware of that. Okay, they will give some companies give agencies give you false promises. Okay, be aware of that. And some companies they don't worry, we'll get reference to all this stuff. I just gone through that all these things. Okay, so beware of that. And next one, I want to tell you that some in my co-op students, some people are just went for University of Toronto, which is nearby here, 3 kilometers away from this Danforth Avenue. Okay. Oh, we would like to do for university stuff and everything. It's really good for you if you want to do your PhDs or if you want to do your whatever the co-ops and whatever. Okay. And University of Waterloo is open for the co-ops even for in your field. So please go through the net and just search it about all the stuff here. Next one, I want to tell you that. Anyway, Anna is there. You are so lucky that Anna is there here to help you with the cover letters and the resume preparation and everything. I think you guys are done with that, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's very important that your cover letter looks very, very nice. And what do you mean by nice? It's not about the boundary of the letter. It is all about the content of the letter. I mean to say that. Okay. And job placement here is not difficult. It's very, very easy. When I started my job, started with 0. Okay. Right now it is 85K and above. It shoots up like that when you acquire the knowledge. Or you want to go with the company which going to hire you when you after completion of 3 months of course, they will give you 40K or I don't know how much they will give you. Okay, that depends upon your knowledge. Maybe 40 or 50. No, don't rely on that part. Okay, you know that real estate rates are growing like anything across the Toronto. Okay, here in Canada, like anything. If you say my salary is 40K, or they'll see like this, like what it means, it says that why. So then you need to be very careful about your skills, acquiring your skills and everything. Okay, everyone here, I want you to as earliest go into the companies, acquire your knowledge there, just move out of there. Okay, nobody wants to work here as free, right? You go there, get the knowledge, get the Canadian experience from here in this country. Okay, and ask your colleagues there, you please mingle with those people, because they are the people who is going to give a reference for you for next job. Please be careful about it. Okay, you know that some people are lesser knowledge than you in the company where you are going right now as a co-op placement there. Don't underestimate them. Okay, because they are the people who are going to give a reference for you. Please be careful about that. That's very very important. That. And next one, the last one, I want to tell you that whatever help you want from my side, I am ready with that IT background. Anybody from here, IT background here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, most of your IT background. I'm from a physics background. I'm suddenly got interested in typing. Not that I hate physics, because BS in physics, MS in physics, MPhil in physics, PhD in physics. Then why I'm into IT? Only for the money. That's it. Only for the money. Be frank with you. I love physics from my childhood. Still, she asked me the same question in the beginning of my days. I sit here every day. I still remember I sit here because I don't know. Because I never love the front benches. Okay, I want be close to Anna because I want to ask so many questions that how can I go in, how go there, go here, all this stuff. Okay, be aware of that. I'm here to help you in the IT jobs, whether you're a developer or a database administrator or you are big data, or I think right now the big data is growing up and all this stuff. Okay, so now this is what I want to tell you. Anytime I will help you. Don't worry about it. Okay, so you can ask me questions if you want. Okay, because my project time is the serious project is going on in my company right now, so I want to run away from here. So yeah, because even my project manager says that where are you going? I said that I'm going for the co-op placements. What do you do there? I'm planning. I want to share my knowledge. Oh, just go ahead and come back faster. Okay. So if you want a question to ask, please, IT guys or non-IT guys, please ask me the question. And the next one I want to ask is, who are the new immigrants here? I have a few things for you guys. Like you know that there are some furniture banks here and food banks here. Did you know that? Who is going to be helpful for the Canada is going to be helpful for that. Also, I'll give this to Anna. There are food banks and all this stuff. Okay, they'll provide you free for everything. Okay, what is that food banks is all about? You go there and they'll help you for the groceries and all this stuff. Okay, nobody knows about it really. There are furniture banks to help you. There are so many things. If you are a new immigrant here, which is 3 months, you won't get insurance in this country, right? Canada won't give you insurance when you landed here. So there is a Foursquare center is there to help you that. This is what the knowledge is. Well, clear? If something happens when you landed here, they will you know that the price of the bill, it goes like that. Okay? So whatever the food banks and everything is here with me. Okay, I'll just keep it here. Whoever won't take one copy of that. Okay? So you can ask right now doubts if you want.
Can we get your email so that we can?
What is that?
Email?
Yeah, you can see my email there, anilkumar_canada@hotmail.com. Okay, and there's my contact number. If you are in any field.
I have a question
Time.
for you. How did you get your job at BMO?
Yeah, I got a job at BMO because of Anna thrown me into that University of Waterloo Co-op Student Placement Center. So there I struggle with them like anything. They don't know what I'm telling. Even I didn't understand what they are telling to me, and we struggled a lot for 2 months free. And at last I applied for a BMO. At last I went for, right now I'm working for Virtusa Polaris. Okay, to Virtusa Polaris is a consulting company. Just throw me into the BMO. Because of that placement, they give a reference for me. So that's how I went to the Virtusa Polaris, and from there I went for BMO. So, what are the questions? You have any queries regarding to ask me anything about job placements in Canada right now?
Yeah, what are basic, the skills that we need to focus, the general skills that
Okay, which background you are from, back home or here? Which job you are applying right now here?
technical
system administrator back to me, you're a system administrator.